In the heart of Los Angeles County is a safe haven from the noise, pollution, and density of the big city, Angeles National Forest. Offering over 1,000 square miles of rolling mountainscapes and infinite opportunities to get outdoors and recharge one's soul. It's also one of the most visited forests in the United States and home to a notable amount of crime and accidents, and to the county's 2 largest fires on record. The Forest Service has invited me to spend 24 hours with a fire engine crew, Engine 316, out of San Francisco Fire Station. Today, we're at Texas Canyon Fire Station, which is staffed 24 hours a day. With the Texas Canyon crew fighting a fire in Northern California, this crew moves in to provide coverage. I'm here to capture them in their element, and to learn more about how they protect the Angeles. The motto of many in this field is hurry up and wait. As fire season wakes up here in Southern California, the adrenaline-filled moments will come. In the meantime, the crew keeps busy while waiting for the tones. Dispatch is heard all throughout the fire station, trucks, and handheld radios. And when this sound is heard, everybody stops to listen. Darn, another one not for us. But not a moment goes to waste. When the crew isn't doing awesome heroic things out in the field, they're doing it around the station. It's less glamorous, and a whole portion of their duties I don't think most of us have stopped to consider before. Shortly after introductions, the crew invites me on a hike. I hike fairly often, and I was here to be part of the crew. I had to accept the invite. I made it halfway before being completely winded and needing to stop.
These people are in really incredible shape. I'm wearing not even all the gear that they normally wear, just some of it.
And that was the easy half, with a third of the weight they were carrying. Sometimes they train with even more weight than this. My ego, a little bruised. In this profession, they say, when we get to the top, the real work starts. And this hike was a simulation of exactly that. Out on a fire, some crew members might hike hoses and fittings up and repeat that as many times as necessary, going between the top and the fire engine several times. With 2 of the crew members on their first fire season, the others work to transfer knowledge and continue learning themselves. Here, I'm sitting in on S212, Wildland Fire Chainsaws. The classroom learning is backed up by a lab in the garage. This is especially important for the newer crew members because they need to advance through this course before using chainsaws out in the field. And felling, limbing, and bucking trees is an important part of wildland firefighting they'll need to be able to do. Activities aside, these men spend a lot of time with each other. While the dynamic varies from crew to crew, this one was like a group of friends who also work together. It was awesome to be part of that for a day. I learned that in addition to being highly skilled in several areas of wildland firefighting, these people are incredible athletes, mentors, and friends. That night, the call for a traffic collision at 1:30 a.m. had me sitting up in bed. We're not covering that area, are we? But I was ready. Determined not to slow down the crew, I had timed how long it took me to get out of bed, slip into my pants and boots, and grab my phone. 30 seconds. I don't know if that's a good number, but it sounded pretty good to me. It's an odd headspace to be in. I don't ever want the Angeles to burn or for traffic accidents to happen, but if they were going to happen, I'd prefer it during my stay with the crew. Later that morning, our 24 hours together came to an end. We said our goodbyes and joked about one of the busier fire stations in the Angeles seeing no calls during my stay. Not to worry, the irony continued. 20 minutes after leaving the fire station, Engine 316 got called to the Dulce fire.
Brush fire, Area 14, automatic 8-zone response, location southbound 5, south of Gorman Road. Engine 316, engine 10.
It burned 12 acres and was 100% contained after 2 hours, thanks to several crews, including Engine 316. I think most things like that happen for a reason, but as I sat there listening to the scanner, I sure wished I had been out there with the crew. As I write this the next day, the tumbleweed fire just north of there has burned around 1,000 acres. Fire season is most certainly arriving, and our first full-length docuseries episode coming to this channel later this month will detail firefighting in the Angeles, the Bobcat Fire, why many are now calling fire season fire year, and more. I welcome you to subscribe to this channel to see it when it comes out.